What's the word? What's the word? Back in with EM World Media. And I want to talk about OKC's victory and championship last night in the NBA Finals. All right, we're going to start with what we going to start with? It was a close game, bro. It was a close game. I think the Indiana Pacers did very, very well. They was underrated. Ironically, they was underrated the whole game, bro. The whole playoffs, actually, to be exact. They was underrated the whole NBA playoffs, to be exact. And for them to take the best NBA team in the league currently in the playoffs to 7 games, all the way down to the wire before, unfortunately, Tyrese Haliburton had his little incident. Let's talk about this Tyrese Haliburton situation. This reminds me of the KD situation in 2018, 2019 season against the Raptors. It reminds me of that same situation, to be exact. This was the same thing. They rushed him to get back out on the court. They told him, I don't know what they told him, but I give that man his props. I give that man his props, bro. For real. Going out there, knowing he already had an injury, knowing he's risking it all, and then to go out there and blow the Achilles on the court, bro, it's a warrior spirit, bro. It's a warrior spirit, bro. I give Tyrese Haliburton his props, bro. That's a warrior spirit, bro, for sure. And nobody should be. Well, I don't really see nobody really condemning Indiana or anything like that, but for those who even got the thought to actually do such, you got to respect what they've been doing, bro. You got to respect what they've been doing. That team, they was not expected to do anything. And they made a run, bro. Took it all the way down to a game 7 in Oklahoma City. And they pushed them boys, bro. Even without Haliburton, it was close. It was real close, bro. Real close, bro. And that third quarter, they kind of just, okay, she just kind of put the foot on their neck, bro. What else can I say? They put the foot on their neck, bro. But shout out to Indiana too, bro. Maybe next year, you know what I'm saying, get Haliburton together. I think y'all team's pretty solid, bro. I think y'all could run it back again. Y'all show y'all got the heart. Y'all show, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the wheel. You know what I'm saying? They pushed their wheel all the way to the end, bro. But, OKC's the better team. Shai, SGA, he got his first Finals MVP, his first MVP in the regular season. I believe a scoring title too. Was he the scoring title champion too? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong or not. But I think he got a scoring title too. A Western Conference Finals MVP as well. All in one season. And here's a little tidbit that most people don't know. And now y'all will know. OKC, well, it was the Seattle Supersonics when I first started watching, was my first favorite team when I first started watching basketball. And Kevin Durant is my favorite basketball player. So in a bittersweet type of situation, I'm glad to see my team that I first started rooting for actually get one. With a core of players that they all drafted, you know what I'm saying? No big names. They was all, you know what I'm saying, besides maybe Alex Caruso. He's the only champion on that team, I believe. Alex Caruso, yeah. Just a team of just, put it together. I like to see that for the league, bro. For real. I like to see that for the league, bro. I'm glad OKC got one. You know what I'm saying? Sam Presti, you rebounded off of that 2012 championship run against Miami. You know what I'm saying? You bounced back because you messed up trading James Harden. Sam, you messed up trading James Harden, bro. You could have took anybody else. anybody else, but you could have kept Harden, bro. You could have kept Harden, bro. You could have figured it out, bro. Lead that second unit with him playing point, scoring point, and y'all just add big bodies on that first unit. Y'all would have been good. Y'all would have been good, but y'all ain't want to pay that extra couple of mil to keep James Harden on the team. But now I see, you know what I'm saying? I hope you learn from your mistakes, because you're going to have to pay these boys next year. You have to pay these boys. Jalen Williams, he needs his big contract. I'm not familiar with SGA's contract. I think I need to look that up. Did he get a big deal yet? Not sure. Did he get a big deal yet? Y'all let me know in the comments if he got a big deal yet. I'm not too familiar with his contract. But yeah, give Jalen Williams his contract. He did well. He did very, very well. He played Robin the whole playoffs for SGA. You know what I'm saying? And he's still growing, bro. He can say he got a championship underneath his belt while he's still growing. So that dude, he can build up his resume. You know what I'm saying? Come back next year and do a few things, you know what I'm saying, to improve his game and his consistency. And yeah, go from there, bro. Look, I want to talk about Chet Holmgren as well. Is he a 4 or 5? He's small for a 5, bro. He's small for a 5. He need to play more like a Kevin Durant-ish role. Help defense, get boards, you know what I'm saying? If he can average maybe 18 points per game and 7 to 8 rebounds per game, maybe get like 1 block or something a game, he'd be in good territory for a third option. But I seen a couple times in that playoff run where he gets demoralized, man. He gets demoralized, bro. It's just, Shai had to pick him up a couple times. Like, you all right, big fella? We need you out here. We need you. You know, we need you. But he got to work on his confidence. He can't get demoralized after missing those hoisted threes. He can't. You can't just be putting your head down like that. And it's visibly seen on the court. Your opponent can see it from you. And they're gonna abuse you. If we smell blood in the water, that's what we learned when we was kids where I come from, bro. We smell blood in the water, we gonna attack like sharks. But yeah, get Chet some confidence, you know what I'm saying? Like get him a dog in him, you know what I'm saying? Get him a real dog in his game, you know? And he'll be all right. Bulk up his body a little bit, you know, kind of give him the Giannis treatment, you know? You remember when Giannis was real young? And he was real thin, you know what I'm saying? Then he gained some muscle and he started doing great things. Kind of give him a Giannis treatment, you know? I don't want to see Chet real thin. I don't think that'll complement his game for the long run. You know what I'm saying? He got the shot. The shot's there, so as long as he keeps his form and everything like that, he'll be okay. But I'd love to see Chet gain a few pounds, get a little bit of this, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of this, a little bit of heart, you know what I'm saying? And I think OKC would be ready to go, bro, next year, for real. But I'm liking what I see from OKC. I'm liking the product on the floor, so to speak. You know, I think they're good to go for next year. You know, make another run at it. You know, and my advice to them is don't get lax, bro. Don't get lax. If y'all see my first video about this, the Pacers upset OKC, it was like my first video on my channel. Did good numbers too, for sure. Check out how I discussed how OKC is actually supposed to be winning these games, bro. They were the better team, bro. They were actually the better team of the two. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like going in next year, I know everybody's gonna get better. I know y'all seen the KD trade. I'm gonna make a separate video for that. KD trade gotta have a separate video in itself, because that's my favorite player. I'm gonna break down every single thing that I see with him being on the Houston Rockets, but that's gonna be another video. I just want to give OKC they flowers first, and then I'll give KD his whole own little video. But yeah, so yeah, I think they just need to retain what they're doing, get better in the aspects that they're actually, soft in. You get what I'm saying? And bring that same dog next year, bro. I think they'd be good and ready to go, bro. For sure. Chet Holmgren, get his weight up. Jalen Williams, continue, do what you're doing. Keep Alex Caruso. He's key. Keep Alex Caruso. He's key and ready to go. Awesome defender. I love the way he guarded all the best players throughout this playoff series. Especially Jokic, that was inspiring. Guarding the best player in the league, and he got you by like 6 inches and maybe like 60, 70 pounds. That was impressive, bro. That was impressive. Keep Alex Caruso. Luens Dort, firecracker, bro. Firecracker. Amazing defender. He got that bomb sometimes. The way he splashes that three sometimes, it don't even be looking like he's supposed to be doing this. It be like nasty. It'd be so nasty because I'm like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Who is this guy? For real. He undercover. He an undercover brother for sure. He an undercover brother for sure on that court. Keep Luens Dort. Keep Luens Dort. I am vouching for Luens Dort. That guy is he's what Tony Allen was supposed to be. He is what Tony Allen was supposed to be, for sure. Who else they got on their roster? Hardenstein. I like Hardenstein. Keep Hardenstein. He that nice little filler role. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like, he remind me of Steven Adams a little bit. He does some Steven Adams things. I don't think he's as strong as Steven Adams in the paint. You know what I'm saying? I think OKC would really enjoy having a Steven Adams right now off the bench, actually. Off the bench. But he's with Houston. Steven Adams is with Houston and KD again. That should be interesting. But yeah, anywho, keep Isaiah Hardenstein for sure. Who else is on that roster? Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, the Wiggins dude, the other Wiggins dude. Yeah, the other Wiggins dude. I can't remember. Aaron. They got Andrew Wiggins. They got all kinds of Wiggins. I think his name's Aaron Wiggins. Yeah. Those three, they rotate. Wallace, Joe, and Wiggins, those three rotate as sharpshooters at any time. They're like automatic spark plugs. If y'all can keep their ego together, keep their egos together and get them to actually kind of settle, you know what I'm saying, and understand their role players for maybe a future dynasty in the making, to be exact. A future dynasty in the making. That team's going to be amazing, bro. That team's going to be amazing, bro. The only thing that I would actually recommend adding, because I think SGA is solid, man. He's going to get better. He's way ahead of schedule. He's way ahead of schedule. I never expected to see him be an MVP in the league, or just to say he's done all these things in 1 year. I think he's solid. I think he's got the know-how to get better on his own. So I don't think there's quite much that you can say for his improvement. But for the team's sake, I say, because OKC runs this deep rotation in the playoffs. It's kind of one of the first times I've actually seen it done. So, you know what I'm saying? So, consistently. And it works for them. And it actually works for them. They run a deep rotation. So what I would say is add more 3-and-D wings. Maybe get a backup center. Because I like this lineup with Chet and Isaiah Hardenstein next to each other. You know, I like that 4 or 5 big man lineup. It's getting away from the small ball 5 when you putting like a Draymond Green at the 5 and you got Iggy or something at the 4. It's getting kind of away from that in the league. You seeing Indiana They got Pascal Siakam and Miles Turner right next to each other. And in my opinion, neither one of them are like true centers either. You know what I'm saying? But when you got two big bodies next to each other, it kind of make up for one center in the paint when you clog it up. You get what I'm saying? And then they both shoot, so you could spread it. You know what I'm saying? You could play both ways. You can honestly just like spread it and play it both ways. So yeah, just add like a backup center, and I think OKC solid for next year. I know for a fact they'll be back in the playoffs, bare minimum. They'll be back in the playoffs. I just don't want them to get that championship hangover and lose the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, stick to what's working. The universe is showing y'all was supposed to be there. Y'all got it. So keep up the good work. Congratulations to my former favorite team, OKC. Y'all did great work, man. If y'all like this video, like the video, comment, and subscribe. It's EM World Media. Peace.